New at 10, the ceasefire between the U.S. and Iran officially over tonight, with U.S. Central Command announcing new strikes around 3 this afternoon. NBC's Garrett Hake is in Turkey tonight getting answers from the president.
Tonight, the U.S. launching a new wave of retaliatory airstrikes against Iran, following U.S. strikes last night. All a response to the Iranian regime firing on unarmed commercial ships in the Strait of Hormuz 2 days ago. Earlier, President Trump at a summit with NATO allies declaring the ceasefire over.
We attacked very powerfully last night the very dangerous people from Iran. They're sick. There's something wrong with them. We said, go and do your funeral stuff. And instead of that, they start shooting rockets at ships yesterday. And so we hit them very hard last night, very hard.
Iran attacked those commercial ships despite promising to allow them through the strait as part of the preliminary peace deal.
Is the ceasefire done?
I think it's over. I don't want to deal with them anymore. They're scum. You know what scum is? They're scum. They're sick people. They're led by sick people. And they're vicious, violent people. And if they had a nuclear weapon, they'd use it. As far as I'm concerned, it's over. I'll let our wonderful negotiators keep talking if they want, but I don't see it.
Richard Engel is in Iran.
Here in the capital, Tehran, there's no panic. People are still out on the streets late into the night. The government is promising a fearless retaliation.
The president saying there won't be a return to full-scale war.
I don't think it's going to start again. I think it's going to go very quickly. When they hit, we hit. You know, it's what we use their language. We speak their language.
President Trump previously said this about Iranian negotiators.
We're dealing with people that I think are very rational people.
Tonight, he was pressed on what changed.
I got to know them. So, based on their actions over the last week or two, they're not doing a service to the people. We can play games, but I'm not sure I want to make a deal. Let's just finish the job.
All as NATO's Secretary General says he supports the U.S. strikes on Iran.
Iran is basically violating the ceasefire. I think it is totally crucial that the U.S. forcefully reacts.
If that conflict enlarges again, are you concerned at all that that could divert money, munitions, resources, attention from stopping the war in Ukraine?
No, because the United States is so strong and powerful, it can do both.
And that was Garrett Hake reporting.